The West Indies starts with a victory, but it was far from easy. Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the Sports Perspective TV. As always, thank you for tuning in. Do remember, if you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, definitely hit that subscribe button. And as you can tell, we're going to be talking about the West Indies' first match in the T20 World Cup. They came out victorious against Papua New Guinea, but it was a very close encounter, much to the surprise of, I would say, all the cricket fans around the world. So we're going to be giving you the details of the match, talking about the scores and the performances in the match. Right, so getting straight into it, the West Indies, they won against Papua New Guinea, but it was a very low-scoring match. And to the surprise of myself, and I'm sure all cricketing fans around the world, West Indies struggled to get to the total, but eventually they did. Right, so batting first, Papua New Guinea, they were only able to score 136 for 8 of their 20 overs. A total which we thought, would be very easy for the West Indies to chase down, right? And so it was brilliant bowling by the West Indian bowlers. All the bowlers bowled well, economical, and took wickets. Leading the way for the West Indies in the wickets column was so Andre Russell. He took 2 for 19, and Azar Joseph, he took 2 for 34, right? So Andre Russell did in fact start in this game, and at the end of the game, it was very, very. It was a good thing that they started Andre Russell, because he came in very handy with both the bat and the ball to help us win this match, right? So, the West Indies started out bowling well, taking early wickets in the power play, and were able to restrict Papua New Guinea to only 136. The West Indies, in reply, though, they got to 137 for 5 of 19 overs. So it took all of 19 overs for us to chase down that 137 set by Papua New Guinea, which just goes to show that you can never underestimate any team in T20 cricket, right? And it's something I say all the time, but we see it again happening again. It required a lot of experience and smart batting towards the end of the West Indies innings to ensure that we won this match. And I'm very glad to see that the team did that as well. So with the batting for the West Indies, the team started off. So after the power play, they were like 52 for 1. With so Brandon King, he scored 34 from 29. And Nicholas Pooran, like I said, much to the surprise of us, he was only able to get to 27 from 27. And Pooran was actually lucky, because there was a LBW shot for Papua New Guinea early when Pooran was on a duck, and the umpire gave it not out, and Papua New Guinea decided not to review it. And if they had reviewed it, Pooran would have been out, because it was everything, the pitch in line, and was hitting the wickets. But fortunately for West Indies and Pooran, they decided not to review it, and Pooran ended up scoring 27 from 27 balls. So probably from you see Nicholas Pooran struggling to score fast, it wasn't easy. It was a challenge out there batting. And but leading the way with the bat for the West Indies was Roston Chase. Roston Chase again showing up big time for the West Indies. Batting at number 4, he scored 42 from 27. And it was his innings that carried us over the line in this match. There was a lot of pressure on us towards the end of this innings, right? So so as I mentioned, so after the power play, we were 52 for 1. Right? And you would say cruising, but then came the spinners for Papua New Guinea, and they pulled back the scoring rate dramatically, and also took wickets. So from 52 for 1 after the power play, at the end of 15 overs, West Indies were 94 for 4. Right? So after the power play, up to 15 overs, it was hard going for the batsman, and we lost a few wickets, right? So not only weren't we not scoring, we lost wickets, and that brought Papua New Guinea right back into the game, right? So we needed 43 runs from the last 5 overs to win this match, and immediately Sherford Rutherford got out, so West Indies were actually 97 for 5, which a lot of pressure on Roston Chase, and Andre Russell came in, and he played did what Andre Russell normally does. He hit hit especially a six that he hit to relieve some pressure when the Papua New Guinea bowler was bowling a very brilliant over. So Andre also scored 15 from 9, and it was him and Chase, like I said, who scored 42 from 27, that brought us over the line in a very close encounter, a very close match, nerve-wracking. To be honest, I wasn't nervous because, there was always that sense of calm, right? But it definitely was a lot closer than I thought it would be. And yeah, but a win is a win, right? I know a lot of people were talking about winning this match very convincingly with net run rate in mind. But I'm sure, I'm sure there'll be a lot of criticism of the team because of that as well, because of the way in which we won the game. But I'm sure there would have been a lot more criticism, and if we had lost this match, right? So the most important thing for the team was that they won, and that's what we did. So we have to commend the team for that. And like I said earlier, and I say in a lot of videos that I do, in T20 cricket, you cannot underestimate any team at all. We see it happening all the time, and especially from us West Indians, considering how we performed in the most recent T20 World Cup before this one. We can definitely attest to that nothing is a given in T20 cricket, right? We have to go out there and play on the match day. And Papua New Guinea, especially their bowlers, they came and they showed up and they bowled well. And it took a smart batting effort from our team, especially Roston Chase and Andre Russell in those last 5 overs when there was a bit of pressure on the team for us to come out victorious in this one. But nevertheless, a good start to the World Cup for us. We won the game, and that's the most important thing: getting a win and getting points on the board, right? But there's definitely cause for concern in a few areas, which I'll mention in another video. But like I said, the most important thing, we got the win, and we are off to a good start, right? So Roston Chase, I'm sure he was the player of the match for this one. A brilliant innings, 42 from 27 again. Can't say enough about Roston Chase, how he has literally evolved, right? So maybe over a year ago, no one would expect that Roston Chase would be anywhere close to this T20 World Cup team. And we've seen what he has done, over the past year in the Australia series, in the warm-up series, and now in the World Cup, playing match-winning innings for us to get us off to a good start. And that's the Marlon Samuels role that Darren Sammy was talking about for Roston Chase, and he definitely showed up in this one for us to carry us over the line. Because to be honest, if Chase didn't play that innings, not saying that we wouldn't have won the match, but we might have lost the match as well. So a huge shout out to Roston Chase on his brilliant innings, match winning innings for us, and shout out to the West Indies team on winning this match. And hopefully the batting can perform better in the next match against Uganda. But a win is a win, and we'll take that win and move to the next match. So that's all I have for you in this video, viewers and subscribers. As always, thank you for tuning in. Do remember to share your thoughts in the comment section, like the video, and subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.